shot a baby.
Measles! Mumps!
Maybe we should end 2020 on a wholesome note. What do you say?
Oh my god! That's the most awful thing I've ever done. So I was having a Friendsgiving meal with my friend Zyla Foxland. She's what you would call a boat girl. She's kind of like a horse girl, only instead of horses, it's boats. Anyways, I bought one of those electric carving knives and this happened.
Alan, I'm sorry. Just... it's sort of cutting. See, yeah, see, it can cut. It's not my fault, okay?
That is unacceptable. It is the year of our Lord 2020. We live in the future, and in the future, people have vibroblades. You know, those sci-fi swords or knives or even axes that vibrate so fast that they can cut through anything like butter. And it's not even that unrealistic. In real life, we have ultrasonic cutters.
They have blades that vibrate at least 20,000 times per second, and they're used in industry to cut things like plastic, pastries, and they actually can cut through steel like butter, but they're incredibly complicated and expensive.
Now, the only guy that I know of who has made a real-life ultrasonic blade goes by the name This Old Tony on YouTube.
And if you haven't heard of him, make sure you check him out. He does a lot of cool metalworking stuff, machining, welding, which is even more impressive considering he was born without a body. That's right, he's actually just a pair of hands.
And wouldn't you know it, me and him and a bunch of other maker YouTubers are having a Maker Secret Santa. And that's why I'm in this Harbor Freight right now, because we're only allowed to spend $75 on our gifts. So let's see if I can make a sci-fi weapon for this old Tony that costs the same as 15 pumpkin spice lattes.
A pneumatic air hammer only costs $13? I truly do not understand how this store works. They might as well give it away for free. Now the sword is definitely free because it's left over from when I tested to see if a White Walker could actually break a steel sword. And my buddy Rob is doing all the metalworking for me because he's a huge fan of This Old Tony. What a sucker. Seriously though, Rob's channel's in the description. You're welcome, Rob. Happy holidays. An air hammer is not the fastest tool, 4,500 beats per minute, but it is powerful, and we're gonna need that power to be able to move an entire sword blade.
Are you gonna cut the box?
I'm gonna try to cut the box.
That's why you need the handle. It's like a cake. This goes on. My God. Let's see what happens, I guess, right? You just pull the trigger. And then, oh my God. Oh no.
Did you run out of gas?
Yes, the flow, this thing takes so much air. Look, you can see the dial. As soon as I pull the trigger, oh, ooh. Wait, this thing here, is this a suspicious thing that's happening?
Sorry,
No, you're good.
I'm messing up your shot.
First thoughts.
Well, no, it definitely doesn't cut very good at all. Honestly, this thing's probably better at stabbing than cutting. Because
Yeah.
the sort of the air hammer motion is going that way. I'm gonna stab for a fatter part of this thing. That's someone's fence. You can't just be knocking gourds into people's fences. You're picking that all up. I hope you know that.
Oh.
In this scenario, the guy is already lying on the ground, and this is just the coup de grace, right? Let me see if I can stab this guy here. So like, there! It's going!
You absolute savage.
Well, that's the most awful thing I've ever done. That sort of air hammer effect, it is definitely doing something, if only just stabbing and not for cutting, really. The blade might be better if it was like serrated for that kind of.
Yeah.
The sword just doesn't cut, you know, the way that I wanted it to. And I just wanted to impress this old